So now we move on to our district Rotaract representative, Mario Boyce. You know, we have a very active Rotaract active clubs across our district. So please welcome him to our conference, District Rotaract representative, Mario Boyce.
Good afternoon, everyone. Adopting all protocol previously established. So I'm here to talk to you about the Elevate Rotaract journey and how it's continuing through District 7030. In District 7030, we are very diverse and very progressive, and we realized to elevate, we need to change how we administrate. So the 5 key areas we worked on this year are the online payment portal, the membership committee, the disaster preparedness shield, the district grant access, and sign on to the Ascension MDIO. First, a snapshot of District 7030. We have 48 Rotaract clubs, 44 active Rotaract clubs. We have 34 of those clubs reporting into the district, which gives us about 77%. And we have 900 active Rotaractors of those 34 clubs reported. So the online payment portal was introduced in September 2021, which was just last year. It allows for a centralized portal for clubs to pay their district dues into the district so we can offer them further support. It also decentralizes, well, it stops them from going to the bank as young professionals and waiting in line all day or having to fill out tedious forms, and allows a faster turnaround at a cheaper rate as well. It's very convenient and user-friendly, and we could not have done it without the support of our district governor and our district support team, especially Sean Paddy. He was extremely instrumental in getting this off the ground, and I'm happy to report that we've reduced the amount of arrears that were outstanding from year on end by 90%. So that's
fabulous.
That's a very momentous thing for us. Next up, we had the membership committee. Officially, this was rolled out to the district in October 2021 by the membership committee guidelines. We worked very hard on that. So thank you very much to DRC Giselle and lead ADRR, now DRR ND, Rolinzo Her from Suriname. And we have given the clubs a way to administrate their membership process, moving it from a subjective process that is not written down to an objective process with clear guidelines, letting prospective members and our current members know what we expect of them and what we're doing to support them in return. We found that with the clubs who've adopted the membership committee and the guidelines, we are seeing greater engagement, we're seeing better growth. One club actually had 100% growth so far, and we think that's fantastic. And we want to see 50% of the clubs adopt the membership committee by the year's end, and then another 20% by the end of next year. And hopefully within the following year, we're going to have a full 100% participation. We are following our brothers and sisters in Rotary's example. After that, we moved on to the disaster preparedness shield. As you would have heard several times today, many persons talked about the Caribbean region as a small and our small island developing states. We are very susceptible to natural disasters, as would have been shared by our colleagues in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as well as other countless persons that talked about it. We wanted the clubs to understand the natural disasters that could affect them, how to react to them, and the building blocks of how to recover from them. As Rotaractors and Rotarians, it's very important for us to have that effect there and know what to do when the time comes around. We found that there's been a large uptick in support for this, and clubs are really getting behind it. The next slide, please. One thing that I was very proud to see was when it was announced that Rotaract clubs would be allowed to access district grants, which allows us to have a larger impact on our service. We are very proud about the service that we are giving to our communities, and district grant access makes that service even greater. It was introduced in July 2021, but the MOUs were signed in the prior year. We had several Rotaract clubs who were giving to the foundation in the prior year, and the qualification rate for them to access district grants, or be eligible to apply for district grants, was $100 US. I'm happy to say we had 9 clubs that qualified with that $100 US marker. We had actually 2 clubs who would have given over $500 US, And we had one club officially pin one of their members with a Paul Harris Fellow as well. Of those 9 clubs, we had 3 clubs who applied and were successful in getting district grants. Those clubs being the Rotaract Club of Central Port of Spain, the Rotaract Club of South Barbados, and the Rotaract Club of Barbados. I'm very happy to report that those clubs are working diligently to use the grant funding and have a more effective service in their communities. We've seen an uptick in foundation giving. We've heard everyone this afternoon talk about foundation dollars and foundation giving, and I am sure, 100% positive, that DG Sonia is very happy to see that there's been a serious uptick in Rotaract clubs giving to the foundation. This year alone, we have one Rotaractor who gave so much that he's now a Paul Harris Fellow +1. It's very significant. So you guys can see that changing how we administrate is being very effective in how we are elevating our Rotaract program in District 7030. Another highlight for this year was when we signed on to the Ascension MDIO. This is the Ascension Multi-District Information Organization. We would have just signed on March 3rd, 2022. This gives us access to 21 districts across several zones, which allows us further collaboration and different perspectives when it comes to battling service in our communities, as well as any problems that we may encounter in our Rotaract lives. It helps us to collaborate with them and give them guidance as much as they learn from us and we learn from them. It is a great opportunity to highlight the wonderful program that is Rotaract District 7030 that was just mentioned in the presentation prior. And I am very happy to say that the clubs are very excited about this opportunity, and I'm sure it will go a very long way. Outside of that, we had several milestones this year for the elevation of Rotaract in our district. We had Giselle Holder, the DRC. She was appointed as the Assistant Rotary Coordinator for 2021 to 2024. This is in Zone 34, and she will focus on assisting Rotary clubs with the way they can better assist Rotaractors. And she's been doing an amazing job this year, and I would not have performed as well as I have without her guidance. So I am very happy to see that she's going to be helping all those across Zone 34. We have the DRRE, Justin Schwelt. He's been appointed to the Arrangements Committee for the Zone 33 to 34 Summit, which will take place in Baltimore in September this year. And we also had Kareem French, our former District Rotaract Conference Chair, now Paul Harris Fellow +1. He's also on the Zone Rotaract Committee and focuses on project collaboration. So you can see that we've had a very momentous year in elevating Rotaract further in District 7030. But to continue that elevation, we need to get back out there in person. We need to get back to doing what we were doing prior to COVID-19. So much like this gathering here, we're going to have our first district conference in person in 3 years. That's going to happen June 23rd to June 27th, 2022, right here in Barbados, just a few kilometers up the road. I'm asking for your support in sending the Rotaractors to get the training that they need, the networking that they need, and building those friendships and fellowships so that we can get back out there, do more, and serve the communities that we're charged to serve even better. And that's my presentation for this afternoon. Thank you.
Whoa, fantastic presentation. Are we supporting Rotaract people? Let's show them our support. Great presentation. Good results. Good progress. Good leadership.